just had the most amazing day and a really productive work session. And this is where we are. And I can't wait to show you guys. This is tea time in Palo Alto, and it's one of the most beautiful tea shops I've been to. I love spending time adventuring with friends, and my friends and I have this tradition of going to this one specific tea house every time we're on Long Island. And now that I've traveled to California, it was really nice to know that I could still sort of get my exotic tea fix in just the expanse of Palo Alto. It's been a very stressful time managing all that is going on in the world, from the genocide in Gaza to the encroachments in the West Bank, just threatening the lives of regular civilians. I start to cry every time I talk about it. And it's just important to remember to take these moments of peace and really deeply spend them in reflection. It's really easy as people who are awake and who are aware of these kinds of political happenings to just ruminate on them and to ruminate on how powerless we feel and how deep these systems go and all of the just twisted wickedness in the world around us. So much so that finding and spending these moments of joy amidst our fight for a better life enables us to sort of create the justice that we would want to see. These teas were imported from all around the world, and just noticing the sort of gentleness and care with which each region was labeled and each history was honored, and being able to partake in that felt really special. And it's definitely a place of privilege to be able to, just pay for an Uber to take me wherever I want and spend God knows how much on tea and, hold hands with my girlfriend in public. And they really shouldn't be. I think a key part of doing the work is realizing that all of these things that are quote-unquote privileges should be our way of living, should be our way of existing. Again, not including the capitalist system that mandates them, that makes them possible. I don't think that, transportation should be such an inconceivable expense, or that your only other option should be extreme heat and insane wait times. I just believe that, the ability to enjoy tea in a shop like it would have been possible pre-October 2023 in Gaza should be possible. Places should be allowed to thrive regardless of other people's beef with them. I apologize for my sort of colloquial vernacular, but it shouldn't be a crime to just exist. And so often it is. My existence is so heavily politicized, both within my own communities and by the majority opinions that forecast their prejudices onto me. And it's in these moments of just being able to relax that I remember that I'm more than others' perceptions of me, and that I'm worthy of investing time in myself and my efforts. Our system encourages us, and by our system I mean capitalism, encourages us to view our time as a commodity, and all time spent dishonoring that idea of time being primarily for work and to give your body over to someone else. Because our current systems of understanding currency and money and value are based on slavery, based on the action of taking someone's body and bringing it somewhere else. I literally have so many thoughts that I had to make a separate video. Hi, this is me. I was before voiceover Didi, but now I am main event Deanne. Oh, so, but yeah, all of that to say, I'm trying to figure out where to put my phone. Anyway, and I'm pulling my information on that idea of, that truth of capitalism being based on the system of slavery and the mathematics being built around the sale of women's bodies and value being understood as how much money your humanhood could create. I can't remember the name of the book right now, and I'm waiting for my library to come back in, but I'll post it in the description. Also, this is my cute cat. Oh, he literally ran from the camera. Anyway, but yeah, just remembering all of that, and as Black, queer, non-binary, femme, just accepting that I have ownership over my time. I have beautiful things that I can create and not monetize. And we, as a collective of people who agree that injustice is unacceptable anywhere and linked to injustice everywhere, needs to be stopped through collective action and listening to affected minorities and following their lead rather than projecting our own ideas of justice onto them. So that's all from me for now. I've started posting a lot on my TikTok, Morgan King. It's based on my last name, Obong. It's not my last name, but a word in my last name, which means king, and my middle name, Morgan. So Morgan Obong, or Morgan King. Yeah. So I'm grateful for you guys listening and spending this time with me, and I hope every single one of you has a wonderful day. Bye.